Hello, hey. This is just a thought. It's just a thought. It could be a crazy thought, but it's just a thought. Um, about jungles and the lion and God. Like, be watching, well, I have been watching Sing 2. It's on Netflix for like every day, couple of times a day. And that's one of the movies, I put on for my daughter. So, of course, I'll end up watching it. And it just got me thinking, like, what if it was a jungle before it was a garden? And all the animals, even in the movie Sing 1 or Sing, but I'm focusing on Sing 2. But even that, all the animals in this movie, they only eat like sweets. It's no meat. In the movie Sing 2, it's like ice cream, it's waffles, it's pancakes, it's pudding, it's cake, brownies. I mean, it's like, that's like the only thing that they be eating. They don't eat meat. They don't eat each other. And of course, in the movie, all the animals talk. They interact with each other. They don't be like, hey, I'm gonna eat you. The wolf did threaten to throw the koala off the balcony or whatever, but he ain't saying I'm gonna eat you or whatever. So it's like, what if it was a jungle before it was a garden? So all the animals was just, talking, living among themselves. And I guess, hey, somehow they got ice cream and cakes and candy, whatever. But it was all cool. And guess who run the jungle? The lion. So then it got me thinking about the Lion King movie. And close to the end in the Lion King movie, and Hollywood made the Lion King movie a very big deal. Even the remake and the musical and all that stuff. But when I was watching Lion King when I was younger, and the scene close to the end when, is it Mufasa? When he died and he was showing up in the sky talking to Simba, and of course it was James Earl Jones' voice. I think that's his name. Hopefully I'm saying it right. It was his voice coming from the sky, coming from the heavens, and, it's a lion. So, had this very strong voice, and of course the lions roar, it's like so powerful. So, as being a little girl, being younger, watching the movie, The Lion King, I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I didn't really do too much of it like, oh, God is a lion. That didn't cross my mind until like a thought a couple of weeks ago when I'm like, me watching this Sing 2 movie, and at the end, Clay Calloway, he showed up and he's a lion. And then the song that he sung at the end, like, pay attention to all the songs in Sing 2, like from the opening scene to like throughout, like see what they have in common. But the last song that they performed with Clay Calloway, the lion, on stage, listen to them lyrics. And then to me, and he had a gray mane, the hair, was gray all around his face, the lion, Clay Calloway. And I'm like, that's interesting, with the gray beard and hair and everything. Like, I had visions, similar when I was a kid and just different things. But yeah, so I'm just like, what was I talking about? The jungle, the garden. Yeah, so basically this is just the thought. Like, what if God is like, because nobody be like, oh, how do God look? How do Jesus look? This and that, whatever. So, oh yeah, made in a human in your image, whatever. So I'm like, but what if, it's just a thought, I know it's a crazy thought, but what if God is actually a lion? And I mean, just huge lion, not like, one of these lions you see, roaming around, at the, in the wilderness. But I'm talking about like a big lion, like as tall as as a tree. I don't know, because trees come in different sizes. But whatever. What if, how the Lion King presented the movie when, not Simba, when Mufasa was in the sky and he was talking, like what if that's actually, God is actually a lion, and mind you, you cannot spell love without Leo, the lion, and the lion is the king of the jungle. And of course, don't forget about the queen, So, but yeah, that's just the thought, because the movie on now and I'm over here doing dishes and I'm like, you know what, let me just record this real quick instead of me keep constantly thinking about it to myself. Like, let me just put it out there. I know it sounds crazy, but just think about it. A jungle before the garden, and then the jungle, all the animals was getting along. It was no, controversy. Somehow it was eating, they was eating whatever, leaves and grass and drinking water from the pond and waterfall. And they ain't even need the need for meat. I don't know. But yeah. So that's about it. But yeah, Sing 2 is a pretty good movie. Listen to them songs. Like I said, that last song Clay Calloway was singing on stage and everything, and then even the beginning songs. But yeah, Sing 2, a good movie to watch. All the animals coming together to perform, and yeah. All right. Anything else I want to say? Oh yeah, the Garden of Eden. If y'all write the Garden of Eden down on a paper and rearrange them letters, like from garden, you would get danger. Garden of, or garden and what? Like, I can't even think about it right now. But just put them, I think it's danger of need. Danger of, is that Garden of Eden? Yeah, I think it come out to danger of need. But anyways, yeah, I think that's what it is. If you write Garden of Eden down on the paper, and it became danger of need. So that's just a side note. But all right, yeah, my crazy thoughts, because, hey, I'm just talking crazy talk. But this is just stuff that I'm just thinking about. But who knows? Just think about it. Could there be a possibility, even at 0.1% chance, that God is actually a lion? Okay, Hollywood, I see ya.